What up, everybody? Welcome back once again to your boy's channel. You already know who it is, back with a brand new video. And I just wanted to make this video because I was curious about something, man. What is up with all of the Boycott Superman stuff that I've been seeing lately? Whether it's been on Twitter, aka X, or it's been from YouTube. I haven't really watched anybody's videos on it, but I've seen it pop up on social media. And I've just been curious about what is going on with all of this Boycott Superman stuff. Because the movie ain't came out yet. I don't remember David Corenswet saying anything controversial. Recently, I don't remember anything coming from James Gunn that's controversial that would have people wanting to shut down going to see Superman before it even hits theaters. So yeah, somebody let me know in this comment section what is going on. I am trying to stay hopeful that this movie is going to be good. I don't really even know what the synopsis is. My biggest problem right now has been the marketing for this movie. Has been straight trash. We ain't got one piece of marketing that has really excited me outside of the trailer. I do believe we're supposed to be getting some stuff from, give me a second here. I do believe we're supposed to be getting some stuff from CinemaCon coming up this week. I believe there's a trailer that's supposed to drop. Maybe 5 minutes of the movie, the first 5 minutes, who knows, of the movie supposed to drop. So we'll see. But at least from what I've seen other people talk about, the media, excuse me, not the media, but the marketing is supposed to ramp up for this movie real soon. And I hope so, man, because it's just been very, very dry marketing from Warner Brothers. And I know they got money problems, okay? I know this ain't Batman versus Superman. I don't think they even got the Batman versus Superman money anymore. That's what they had probably like 10-something years ago, back when that movie came out. And obviously, they've lost a lot of money. That was first the old regime. This is the new one. But it's like, where is the money for this movie? Did they spend all on the actors and locations and filming that they ran out of money when it came to the marketing? You know, what is everybody's beef and why they want to boycott this movie? Is it because that they, want Henry Cavill back as Superman? Are they not looking forward to what James Gunn has presented so far, which outside of a teaser trailer has been basically nothing? Are they not happy with the direction of where the new DCU is going? Which I completely understand, because when I think about it, it's like I'm trying to think here. It's like, everybody says, even myself included, that James Gunn should have came out with, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, the Lanterns. He should have presented, of course, the Flash. He should have presented the big guns first, no pun intended, when it came to the DCU. But he decided to give us a bunch of B-list characters, kind of mixed in with some A-list. You got the Lanterns, you got Superman and stuff like that. But it's like the most of the stories that we're going to be getting first off are a bunch of B-list stories. And it's, got all people rubbing, not rubbing, but scratching their heads and trying to figure out what is going on here. I'm sorry about that. So I can fully understand why people would feel some kind of way about, what's going on with James Gunn and what he has going over there at Warner Brothers. But I'm just hoping that this movie is going to be good, because I think, one of the main concerns a lot of people are having is, if this movie doesn't knock it out of the park. There's been a lot of talks that if this movie does not knock it out of the park, it could be over for Warner Brothers, because they're putting everything on Superman. They are riding this movie to, they're trying to ride this movie to greener pasture. So I completely understand, why they would be worried. But it's like none of the marketing James Gunn has put out has been A1. And some of the stuff that I have seen has been stuff that has been, stuff that people have posted, whether it's been lunch boxes that supposedly supposed to have in stores, or some little poster for, something. But it hasn't been real serious, hardcore marketing for this movie. And I completely understand, like I said, why fans would be upset. I just want to know, where did the whole Boycott Superman thing come in? Maybe I missed something. I haven't spent a whole lot of time on Twitter as much as I used to. And maybe I've missed something when it comes to this whole marketing or lack of campaign that, we've seen. I don't know what it is that got fans upset. But again, when it comes to me, The marketing has been shitty for this new Superman movie. I'm hoping that, James Gunn and David Zaslav are not sitting there thinking they're gonna let this movie market itself. And the reason I say that is because just because it's a Superman movie, it's a new Superman in a new universe, and a lot of the casual fans are gonna want to know, more about David Corenswet Superman and more about just the universe that this Superman is going to take place in. So I hope when they're not just looking at, oh, it's a Superman property, so it's gonna market itself, man. That's not how this thing works. I ain't a marketing expert, but they gotta put some real money behind it and get fans excited to see this movie. Because as of right now, I'll probably say on a scale from 1 to 10, my excitement for this movie is probably a 6. Like I said, I just want to see more. Another trailer, a lot more marketing. I mean, I know they ain't got the Marvel money. I wish they had the money that Marvel put into Wolverine and Deadpool, or Deadpool and Wolverine, whichever you want to call it. But, obviously with all the debt that Warner Brothers is in, I don't know, maybe they're just trying to, watch how much money they spend. I know they saved a bunch of money with cutting a bunch of their old projects that got greenlit by the old regime, but obviously they didn't put them out there into, movie theaters and streaming services. But, it's just disappointing, man. It really is. So, at least from what James Gunn has said, at least from what I've seen people talk about, this movie's marketing is supposed to start ramping up. I hope so, because we got, it's March, April, May, June, July, 4 months, almost 3 months before this movie comes out. So I'm hoping that they really get on it, because the marketing they have so far, outside of the teaser trailer, whether it's been that puppy bowl stuff, the clip with Shaq and James Gunn, I can't think of anything else they've had so far. It's been terrible. Okay, so James Gunn, get off your ass, get off Twitter, most importantly, and put some money behind this damn movie, man, and get this shit marketed. If you guys spend a little of your own money, man, you are the director, you wrote the script, so everything pretty much falls on you to deliver a great Superman movie. And I really hope this movie does work out. I hope it really does take off and it kicks ass. I do not want to see the DCU fail. DC fans need to win. DC fans deserve a win. We've been failing for the last 10, 12, 13 years. I would say everything after the Man of Steel movie back in 2013. Marvel basically has been kicking DC's ass. And obviously with the new Doomsday announcement, they're still kicking ass. I really wish that, James Gunn would have came out with something. But maybe this is his way of being strategic, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's worked over there in Marvel, so he knows how things work. And really, with what he has, there's really nothing over there that he has that can compete with that big of an announcement that Disney just dropped. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents, man. What is this whole boycott Superman thing that's been going on? Let me know in the comment section. Also, some of the other things, how do you feel some of the marketing has been going for this new Superman? Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Let's get this video to 1,000 subs. I'm out. Peace.